Now, cryptocurrency prices haven't moved too much over the last 24 hours, but we have got a major level for Shiba Inu coin that is about to be also called activated. 13.7 trillion Shiba Inu coin on the verge of activation. Now, we're going to talk about it because we are falling down below the 1,200 point per coin mark right now. We are seeing the activation of these Shiba Inu coin, and it could lead to some very large moves. So we need to discuss it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and as you can see, we got a lot of Shiba Inu coin news to go over this morning. But I do want to say this. If you haven't been diversifying, make sure you check out all of your opportunities. Whether you're scrolling through and looking at some layer 2s like Loop Ring, or you're going down and looking at all of the cryptocurrencies that have been beaten down in price over the last couple of months, make sure you take a diverse approach. One of the tokens that I've been diversifying into is Solaxy token. I love the Solana blockchain. I believe that it is one of the best blockchains out there right now. And because of that, I know when people return to the crypto market, and when confidence specifically returns to the crypto market, Solana is going to be congested again. And when it gets congested, people are going to be looking for a solution. Now, guys, layer 2 blockchains absolutely soar during bull markets. Peak congestion levels cause these layer 2 blockchains to rise exponentially. And I expect the same thing to be happening for Solaxy token during the peak of a market. Now, if you guys are interested in buying it as well, all you got to do is click buy with card or buy with crypto. And then from there, you're going to connect your wallet. Now, I like to use Best Wallet, and this QR code pops up on the screen. I scan it with the Best Wallet on my phone. If you guys do not have Best Wallet, you get a free download in the description for it. And one of the best interfaces that I have seen on a crypto wallet in a very long time. After that, you type in how much you want, and those tokens are yours to claim on launch day. Now, the price is going to rise again in the next 3 hours and 27 minutes. So if you want to get in at a lower price, make sure you do so quickly. And these guys are doing like $100,000 to $200,000 a day in ICO activity. It's crazy how well they're doing. But let's talk about Shiba Inu coin because this is a major level. It says technical and on-chain data indicate that Shiba Inu coin is about to enter a critical phase, which could see a spike in volatility. The next significant move of the token may be greatly influenced by the astounding 13.7 trillion SHIB that are on the verge of activation, currently sitting at or slightly below the break-even level of 1,200 points per coin. And guys, just earlier today, we fell down through this 1,200 point per coin level. So these tokens are becoming active. And we're going to go over a little bit more of the details on it. But basically what this means is people are going to start making a decision. They're either going to buy on a major support level, or they may get spooked into selling if they fall just below break even. Nobody wants to be sitting on a loss, and we could, if that happens, see a further move to the downside as people begin to sell off there. It says Shiba Inu coin continues to be in a protracted downward trend from the price action standpoint, regularly rejecting important essential exponential moving averages. The 50-period exponential moving average, which has been a dynamic resistance level since early February, is currently where it's having difficulty. Any short-term rallies are probably going to be violently rejected until SHIB breaks the ceiling. The volume profile does not show any signs of a bullish breakout. The daily volume is still flat and comparatively low, which may indicate a lack of institutional or retail enthusiasm. An indecisive mood is further reinforced by the RSI hovering around neutral territory. On-chain data, however, provides a somewhat more complex picture. The in and out of the money around a price chart, a crucial group of addresses, approximately 22,000 of them, with a total of 12.5 trillion SHIB, at 1,200 points per coin, is displayed. Due to strong sell-side pressure, these holders are at the money, which means that they could sell right away if SHIB rises even a little. Crucially, break-even price metrics show that approximately 398,000 addresses, which hold close to 676 trillion SHIB. Now, that does include the burn address, so please keep that in mind. Remain underwater since more than 83% of holders are out of the money. A sharp increase above 1,200 points per coin may trigger widespread profit taking, or depending on the direction, of deeper capitulation. And this is very crucial, guys. Because right now, the market is fearful. And I know you guys might be getting tired of me saying this. I'm getting tired of me saying this. We have to deal with this fear. We'll look at it on CoinMarketCap in a second here. But you can see that over the last year, we have not been so deep in the red in terms of fear. But we have not been in a fearful situation as long either. This is the longest that we have been in a fearful situation in the entirety of the last year. If you come out to CoinMarketCap and you look at the Fear and Greed Index, also sitting at a level of 30 today, and you go out and look at the 2-year graph, this is not only the deepest level of fear that we have been in, but this is the longest stretch of fear that we have been in as well. Going on since the end of January, just briefly ticking back up into a greedy situation in mid-January. We have been there for about 3, almost 4 months now. There's been no period of time where we have been in a fearful situation for 3 to 4 months in the last 2.5 years. So despite Bitcoin being down at $20,000 per coin at the end of mid of 2023, we were never, as investors, as fearful as we are now. So it's very strange, and it makes me wonder why. And the best that I can come up with is not the tariff concerns. It's not anything that, if you look at the fundamentals, we've got an administration that is embracing crypto. We are ready to grow. We are ready for regulation, and we are ready for mass adoption. But we've got a media right now. We've got propaganda right now telling you to hate everything that this administration is doing. And they will not paint a single picture of success the entire time that we are, I guess, under this administration. So because of that, many people are very fearful. And we have to get over it if we expect Shiba Inu coin to rise and do well. It says SHIB needs to break above the 1,200 to 1,300 point per coin zone with significant volume in order to see long-term upward momentum. If not, a rejection might drive the price back down to 1050 or even lower. The 13.7 trillion SHIB, which is a break-even, is essentially a loaded spring. In the coming days, market conviction will determine whether it leads to a breakout to the upside or, unfortunately, to the downside. And today, that is exactly what we are doing. We are bouncing off this 1150, 1160 level, sitting right here. Shiba Inu coin falling, but it's not just SHIB. It's following Bitcoin lower. Bitcoin sitting at 84,000 after touching 85,000 and testing that all morning long. We're I guess at the victim of the market right now. Shiba Inu coin is going to have a very hard time diverting away from Bitcoin's movement, especially as people are fearful. Now, that does not mean that I am scared. I continue to accumulate. One of the places that I'm buying is the KSX exchange. I do a little bit more trading there than I do buying and holding. But nonetheless, it is an excellent place. You guys can grab any cryptocurrency that you want. Literally the best selection I've seen in the United States, on up to 100x leverage, 125x leverage for Bitcoin, and futures fees, literally 0% on Shiba Inu coins. So make sure to check that out. And I am holding my crypto on the blockchain. It is my crypto, my asset on the blockchain for me to do whatever I want with. And I am doing that through Best Wallet. So you guys got a link to download Best Wallet down in the description. Let me know what you're doing with it all. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.